Hi everybody. We are learning how to quilt. Mom's relearning how to quilt. So we're at a farm right now today. That's our plan. Oh, that makes total sense. I know, I love this.
It might be too much pattern though.
I know, it's so cute.
You could almost put that in for...
Yeah. We picked out our fabrics and me and Mom both got different but like, I don't know, kind of similar vibe palettes. I don't really know what I'm saying. So for my quilt, I think we each picked out 5 or 6 fabrics. My inspiration fabric was this one. My background fabric is this white and it's got this print on it. And then my contrast fabrics are this pink flowered one. This, I think this is the gingham style one in yellow. And then I also got just a solid green, but I'm planning on using mostly these as contrast fabrics. And then doing just a little bit of the solid green. I am only doing a 6 square, so I feel like that should be fine for my quilt. And then Mom's kind of vibe she chose, I believe this was her inspiration fabric, which there was just enough left for this to be used. And then this is her background fabric. So it's also got a print on it, you can see there. And then these are her 3 contrast fabrics, which I feel like she is using equally. So we have this green one with the flowers, this solid like sage green one, and this pink polka dot one. So cute. These are the fabrics that we are going to be using to make our quilts with. So we're gonna pre-wash them and maybe iron them, maybe not today. We will see. Okay, we are here for day 2 of the quilting class. And today we're actually going to be doing some cutting, some quilting, some sewing, things like that. So
You're right.
Not just the quilting part,
and welcome to our first day of quilting at home together outside of class. Me and my mom are both making 6 square quilts and there are 4 classes. So each class we make 1 square using a technique, then we have to make another square using that same technique but a different style. And then on the last class we put everything together. So last week we did a checkerboard and so this is how mine turned out. I actually really enjoyed the process of making this and I'm really proud that, you know, I finished a whole square. The one that we need to do at home is called the fence post. So this is my mom's checkerboard one. Her ironing at the back is way better than mine. Oh my goodness. Looking a little crazy. And then she actually already finished the fence post. Hopefully it's only going to take me about an hour, but we have to cut the fabric still, iron, sew, iron again, and do a lot of measuring because when I did the checkerboard, I cut a lot of things wrong and we're going to try and not do that today. So I'm choosing these 4 fabrics for today. I almost took the pink out and did my yellow gingham, but I think I'm going to save that for class. has told you that quilting is not the art of math is mistaken, because I hate the measuring and the cutting because I feel like it doesn't line up perfectly, and it's so many numbers. But I cut 4 strips, and these are each 28 inches by 2, and hopefully they're all the same. So I have my pink one, my white one, and my green one. And the first step is we need to sew them together so that they're all in a nice row. All right, we have 1 strip done. She's gonna look like this all the way down. And I didn't really know what the right side of this green fabric was, so hopefully it's fine. You know, it wasn't great, it wasn't 10 out of 10, but we finally have 4 of these little boxes. These are each 6.5 by 6.5 inches. And on my last chop, because I was on a roll doing so good, it's a little crooked and I didn't have enough fabric left. Hopefully you can't tell. So I have to lay it out and then I have to sew it. Okay, so this is the complete layout. And then I think I have to sew this direction. And then I sew this direction. My phone did die while I was recording, but I basically just stitched all of them together, all the squares, and it came out looking like this. It is almost measuring exactly 12.5 by 12.5, which is amazing because my other one didn't measure up. And so I'm probably gonna shrink them all down a little bit and it will work out, I hope. The ironing on the back, a little messy, but you know, I'm just rolling with it. There are a couple small mistakes, but I don't think you can notice, so I think it's fine. You can see with my ironing, I messed up because I didn't pull the fabric while I was doing it, and there is lines in the green one. Also, it got really messy in the center in terms of sewing, and it's not perfectly lined up. But you know what? I actually don't care because this is my first quilt, and just completing this square is enough of an achievement for me. So this is one of them. This is my other one that I've done so far. Also, it is called a fence post, not a fence rail, I discovered. Good morning. Welcome to day 3 of quilting classes. Let's get ready. Second day of quilting at home. I actually have to finish the quilt square that I started in class, so I gotta do that first. our squares, and we are going to try and find the sashing color that we want, which is going to go in between all of the squares. So we have to do that before class today. So today's going to be a 4-hour extravaganza.
Yeah, I think you could do like a pink.
Yeah, I think I'm going to look for a pink one.
Look at that. Is that? Oh my,
Well, I just feel like the sashing
This
needs
is more
to
like a
be
peachy.
the sashing needs to be a very like background-y
Or else
thing.
you could do like that color. This
Yeah.
color. But I don't know that you like this color.
Well, I do. I need to include more of the gingham. Okie dokie. So me and mom bought more fabric today. The first thing that we bought for fabric is the sashing, which is this part right here. And I chose this pink for mine. And then we also got our backing, which will be our whole back. And so I got this print. It's like the yellow flowers. And for the binding, it's the really edge points. And I got this yellow gingham fabric because it's one I've already used in my quilt and I want to use it a little more. And for my mom, okay, so for her backing, she got these cute little bunnies. And then for her binding and those edges, she got this, which she also has already used in her quilt blocks. And then this is her sashing color, is this like foresty green. And we're just having the time of our life. So we were prepared for when our quilt is over for another activity, except this time instead of doing like a sampler quilt, we got some quilt kits. And so this is the one that mom got. This one is called Pure Country and it's like little barns. And this is what it's gonna look like. Whoop. This is crinkly. Mine is called Wild Hair, and this is what it'll look like when it's done. So yeah, these are by Lala Boutique, which is Vanessa Gortez? Here, I'm not sure, but I think she has an Instagram, and so that's what we got today. And we are almost in our quilts. We only have one more square each to do. Okie dokie. Hello everybody. I have a lot more homework to do, a lot more quilts to do at home. We have the actual quilting process to do, getting the batting and the borders done and things like that. And this is gonna be a long quilt journey. So I actually think I'm going to make this into 2 parts, and I also want to include more hobbies and crafts and activities. Look for my second video of this series. I'm also turning this into a short series, so check out that as well. And also give me some inspiration for easy craft ideas to do at home and ideas and things that you'd like to do, because I want to adopt as many crafts and granny hobbies as I can right now. So thanks so much for watching. Thanks so much for hanging out with me. This is turned off. I will see you in my next vlog. Bye.